baseball, like any other sport, depends on proper mechanics. And hitting a baseball is probably the biggest part of what we do when we teach baseball. My name is John Polak, and I've been coaching baseball since my children were little. This is JR. He currently plays for his high school baseball team, and I currently coach at the high school level. When we teach hitting, there are two main problems that we try to correct. The first is leaving too much of your weight on your back foot as you swing. As you can see with JR, if his weight is too far back, he's off-centered, he's leaning backwards, which tends to make the bat hit up on the baseball, and we get pop-ups instead of line drives or hard ground balls. Now, if JR is too far forward and his weight is uneven forward, it tends to make his hands a little late, and the bat hits down on the baseball instead of a nice even swing. And what happens is we just have some hard chops in front of home plate. So I'm going to teach you the correct method for hitting a baseball. I'm going to show you the proper technique for hitting a baseball. Using JR as my demonstrator, you can see that he gets into the batter's box and his stance is slightly wider than his shoulders. He's relaxed while he's in the batter's box. His front knuckles are lined up on the baseball bat, and the bat is just resting on his shoulder. This is before the pitcher is going to pitch the ball. As he sees the pitcher begin his windup, he's going to slowly shift his weight backwards onto his back foot and get his bat ready to hit. His shoulders will slightly turn towards the rear, and this is what we call loading up. He's loaded up now. He doesn't need to do anything else to hit the ball. He can actually swing from this position. He'll have a small timing step to get himself ready to hit the baseball, and he will start to twist his body. And as his body twists, he's going to throw his hands at the baseball. He's going to throw them out and make contact with the baseball. A little bit in front of home plate, driving through the ball, finishing with two hands above his opposite shoulder. And that makes sure that he continues to have the power that he generated through the ball. By continuing up to this shoulder, he keeps the power. JR, show him one good swing. We're going to show it again for you. It's a slight shift back, a turning of the shoulders, and then a quick swing through the ball over the top shoulder. I guarantee you, if you master this technique, not only will you improve your batting average, but you'll hit with much more power. Thank you.